Travis is great, isn't he?
Yeah!
That's original, it's raw, it's really good, it's really fun to listen to him when he comes up and plays. This week, I got a letter from the Republican Party.
Boo. Oh.
And they said, oh, by the way, I need a bird first.
A bird?
A bird. Somebody give me a bird.
Blowjob.
What?
Blowjob.
Swallow.
All right.
Big bird.
I swallow. All right. Anyway, I got this letter from the Republican Party this week that says if we vote Obama back in, by God, the whole world's going to go to shit, and the whole country's going to go to shit, and everything that we know in our way of life is going to go to shit. Now, the next day, I got a letter from the Democratic Party that said if we vote in Romney, everything's going to go to heck. The world as we know it is going to end, and our American way. And you know, I got those two letters because I sent money to both those parties. Because I like the pictures that they send me of the candidates. They're real pretty pictures. Now I try to, you know, did y'all see the debates last week? Yeah, all right, those were kind of fun. I hadn't had that much fun in a long time because I played the drinking game on it, and if you saw my Facebook pages, oh God, I had a good time. All right, and last night, did y'all see the debate last night?
Yes.
Yeah. How about that Joe Biden?
Yes.
Yeah, hey, some things are just treasures.
Yes.
But you know, I try to be fair and balanced. I try to be fair and balanced in what I'm going to do because I figure I'm an educated voter. I try to be an educated voter, and I've done some voting. And I figured y'all are at least 18 in here, and you voted too. And so I'm not going to try and do anything that's political or to push you or do anything like that. It's just that I think that between the president, that's not the most important thing. We've got to do some things that are, we've got to vote for a lot of other things. Because when you go in that voting booth, you know, the first time I voted when I was 18, back when Carter and Ford, that's dating myself, I know that. But I didn't know any fucking thing I was voting on back in those years. So, the other day, in fact is not the other day, today, I went and I printed off the my voting ballot. And I figured since I want to try and be fair and balanced, and I want to try and study this, and I know the fair and balanced I'm not going to get from the media. And I can't read this goddamn thing because I took some Viagra earlier today. Do you have your glasses? Okay. Now, you know, the first thing on here is President of the United States. We all know what that is. But you know, I'm looking through this thing, and folks, on my ballot, there's 25 things I've got to vote on. Did you all think about that? Anybody look at your ballot? Tell me, raise your hand if you've looked at your ballot already for what you got to vote on in another 3 weeks. All right. Now, I don't want to bore the shit out of you. I just want to listen. Here's some things that I got to look at because I looked at this today and I just wasn't ready for this. I've got to. All right. There's for Public Service Commissioner. What the hell does he do? I don't. You know, I've got to get on the internet and I've got to look him up. Who's Chuck Eaton and Stephen Oppenheimer? Do you know them? You got to vote on them. I figured that the local stuff is the stuff that's most important because that's the stuff that really means the stuff really on the ground closest to us. When it comes up to federal level, you know, ain't much you can do about that anyway. It's kind of like global warming. Can't do anything about that. For Public Service Commissioner, we've got that. We've got a U.S. Representative. We have State Senator, State Representative. Hey, we got District Attorney we got to vote for. Some of this stuff is easy because, you know, when you get in the voting booth, there's only going to be one person in it. And that's for like, you got to vote for a judge for the probate court. I remember when I got married back years ago, I went in front of a probate, was it a probate judge? It probably was. He was drunk. He had a broken leg.
Where's the
I've read
fucker?
the 4 minutes, I'm sorry. Ah, jeez.
Did you see this? Is that 4 minutes?
No.
He forgot to do it.
You get another minute.
You do
another minute.
You do one thing.
I can get on. I'm okay with that.
I'm giving you one of Chris's.
Okay. If you give me a reprieve, let's go to the President of the United States. The guy I'm going to choose, it comes down to this. What kind of underwear he wears. It doesn't, I'll tell you what, it's briefs. It's briefs or it's boxers. And I'm going to tell you what, for me, this is going to look a little creepy.
Whoa. Hey now.
For me, this is going to look, I know this is going to look
Don't break any of the rules.
I think you were out of time.
Yeah.
Alright, because the man who wears boxers tells me that he will tolerate something that will crawl up his ass and stay there. The man who wears boxers tells me that he's cool, calm, collected, confident. He's not afraid to let his balls dangle while he's in those stuffy meetings and in those stuffy $1,000 suits. Yes, it's about the boxers, it's about the underwear, the presidential underwear. God bless this underwear.